What if I told you there's a legal command, a single sentence, that can force companies to delete your personal data? This isn't some complicated lawyer trick, it's a right they hope you never find out about. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to systematically erase yourself from the databases that are buying and selling your life. Right now, there's a multi-billion-dollar shadow economy that runs on one thing: you. It's an industry full of companies you've never heard of called data brokers. They collect your digital breadcrumbs, your purchases, where you go, your late-night searches, who you might vote for, even your health concerns, and they package it all into a detailed profile. A digital ghost of you. Then, they sell that ghost to the highest bidder: advertisers, insurance companies, political campaigns, and sometimes, people with much darker plans. You never signed up for this. But it's happening, every single day. The good news is, there are powerful laws these companies are counting on you not understanding. Laws that give you the power to fight back and demand your data be destroyed. They're banking on your confusion and the feeling that it's all too overwhelming. This video is the antidote. We're going to turn you from a product back into a person. We're going to give you the legal weapons and a strategy I call the Ghost Protocol to systematically delete your data and reclaim your online identity. This is your guide to becoming a ghost in their machine. Section 1, the agitation, why this is a war for your identity. Before we get to the how, you need to understand why this matters so much. This is bigger than just getting annoying spam calls or creepy ads. This is a battle for control over your own identity. So, what exactly is a data broker? Imagine an invisible private investigator with millions of informants who never sleeps. That's a data broker. They don't follow you in a car, they follow the pings from your phone. They don't dig through your trash, they buy your credit card history. They buy data from the apps you use, the websites you visit, and public records. Giants in this space like Axiom, Epsilon, and CoreLogic create profiles on hundreds of millions of people, most of whom have no idea. They build what I call a digital doppelgänger, and it's a startlingly accurate portrait of your life. It knows your name, your past and present addresses, your phone numbers, your emails. It knows your family members, your income, your education. But it goes deeper. They make guesses about you. Based on your browsing and purchase history, they can infer your hobbies, your politics, and even potential health issues. Did you recently search for symptoms of a chronic illness? Buy a book on a sensitive topic? They know. All of this gets sorted into lists: potential new parent, fitness enthusiast, likely voter for Party X. Your life, sliced up and sold. And this is where the real danger kicks in. What happens when this digital portrait is sold to anyone? First, financial harm. This data isn't just for ads. It can be used by lenders to decide your creditworthiness or by insurance companies to set your rates. If your data suggests you're in financial trouble, you might suddenly get bombarded with high-interest loan offers designed to exploit your situation. Second, the risk to your physical safety. This isn't an exaggeration. Your home address, your daily routines, and info about your family is a goldmine for stalkers and criminals. The act of doxing, maliciously publishing someone's private information online, is fueled by how easily this data can be bought from brokers. It turns an online argument into a real-world threat. Third, social and reputational damage. The profile a data broker builds might not even be accurate. But once that incorrect label is sold and resold, it can become a digital fact. It could affect your ability to get a job or lead to social stigma based on false assumptions. You're being judged by a shadow profile you didn't even create. Finally, there's the psychological toll. That uncanny feeling of being watched, of being manipulated. The moment an ad appears for something you only thought about. This is the result of a system designed to predict and influence your behavior for profit. It eats away at our sense of privacy, leaving us with a constant, low-grade anxiety that our lives are no longer our own. This is an invisible war, fought with data on servers humming away in anonymous buildings. For a long time, we've been losing because we didn't know we were in a fight, and we didn't know we had weapons. That changes today. Section 2, the solution, the legal weapons they don't want you to understand. Welcome to the armory. That feeling of being overwhelmed is exactly what data brokers rely on. They want you to think this is too complex to fight. They are wrong. You have legal cheat codes that can force these companies to delete your data. We're going to organize these into a framework I call the Ghost Protocol. It has two parts: the Purge, where we delete your existing data, and the Maintenance, where we build a defense to stop it from coming back. Let's start with the legal pillars of the Purge. Legal weapon number 1, the GDPR's right to erasure. You've probably heard of the GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation. It's a European law, but it has a secret superpower: it reaches across borders. This law applies to any company, anywhere in the world, that offers services to people in the EU. Since most big tech companies and data brokers operate globally, they often find it easier to apply GDPR's rules to everyone rather than trying to separate their users. This creates a practical loophole you can often use, even if you don't live in Europe. It's not a guaranteed right for non-EU residents, but it's a powerful lever that frequently works. At the heart of the GDPR is Article 17, the right to erasure, famously known as the right to be forgotten. This gives you the power to demand a company delete your personal data. This isn't a polite request, it's a legal order. The right applies under several conditions, including if the data is no longer needed, if you withdraw the consent you once gave, if you object to the processing, or if the data was collected unlawfully in the first place, a strong argument against many data brokers. The right isn't absolute, it gets weighed against things like freedom of expression or legal obligations. But for a data broker selling your marketing profile, those exceptions rarely hold up. When you tell a company to delete your data under GDPR, they are also supposed to take reasonable steps to tell other companies they've shared it with to delete it too, helping clean up data that's already been sold. They have 1 month to respond. Legal weapon number 2, the CCPA/CPRA's right to delete. If GDPR is a global sword, think of the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, and its successor, the California Privacy Rights Act, CPRA, as a powerful American engine. These laws give strong privacy rights to residents of California. So why should you care if you're not from California? Because many national companies find it simpler to offer these rights to all their US customers instead of building a separate system just for Californians. You don't have a legal entitlement to it, but you should always try to use this right, as many companies will honor the request anyway. The CPRA gives Californians the right to delete any personal information a business has collected about them. When you submit a verifiable request, the business must delete your information and tell its service providers and contractors to do the same. They have 45 days to comply and must confirm they received your request within 10 business days. Like GDPR, this right has exceptions. A business can refuse to delete data needed to complete a transaction, detect security incidents, or for internal uses that align with your expectations. However, for a data broker you have no relationship with, their collection of your data for resale is very hard to justify under these exceptions. Legal weapon number 3, the Delete Act, the coming revolution. This is the game changer. This is what data brokers are truly afraid of. Signed into law in California, the Delete Act is set to cause a privacy earthquake. For years, the biggest problem with exercising your right to delete has been the sheer number of data brokers. It's an endless game of whack-a-mole. The Delete Act is designed to solve this. By January 1, 2026, the law requires the California Privacy Protection Agency, CPPA, to create a centralized, one-stop-shop mechanism. This will allow a California consumer to submit a single request that tells every single registered data broker in the state to delete that person's data. Let me say that again. One request to delete them all. Starting August 1, 2026, data brokers will be required to check this system at least every 45 days and process these mass deletion requests. If they don't, they can face significant penalties. To make sure they're actually complying, the law also requires data brokers to undergo regular audits starting in 2028. This system fundamentally shifts the balance of power from the brokers back to you. It automates the purge. It turns a frustrating, manual process into a single, powerful action. While it's a right for Californians, its impact will be felt everywhere as it puts massive pressure on the entire data broker industry. These are your weapons. They are not abstract legal theories, they are practical tools. And in the next section, I'm going to show you exactly how to use them. If you're already feeling more in control just by understanding this, then subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because in the next section, we stop talking and start doing. We're going to turn this knowledge into action. Section 3, the tutorial, Executing the Ghost Protocol, Part 1, the Purge theory's over. Time to execute. This is your step-by-step guide to the Purge, the first phase of the Ghost Protocol. Your goal is to find and destroy the data that's already out there. This takes some diligence, but you can do it. Step 1, Intelligence Gathering. Audit your exposure. You can't delete what you can't find. First, do a deep search for yourself online. Don't just Google your name. Use advanced search tricks. Search your name in quotes, Jane Doe. Add your city, Jane Doe any town. Search your name with your email or phone number. Try old usernames or previous names. Go past the first page of results. Dig deep. You're looking for people search and data broker sites. They have names like White Pages, Spokeo, Been Verified, and tons of others. Bookmark every site where you find yourself. This is your target list. Next, find the hidden exposure. Many data brokers hold your data without a public profile. A great way to get a sense of this is to use a free scan from a privacy service like DuckDuckGo's Privacy Pro, Delete Me, or Incogni. You don't have to buy their service yet, but the free scan is an invaluable piece of intelligence. It will likely show you that your info is in the hands of dozens, if not hundreds, of brokers. This is the moment most people quit. You'll see a list of 100, 200, or more companies. Don't panic. This is what stops everyone else. You're not stopping. You're just gathering intel. Step 2, crafting your deletion request, the legal command. Now, we write the command. You need a clear, firm, and legally precise deletion request. You're not asking for a favor, you're exercising a right. Keep these templates handy. CCPA/CPRA deletion request template. Subject, data deletion request pursuant to CCPA/CPRA to whom it may concern. I am writing to exercise my right to deletion under the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, and California Privacy Rights Act, CPRA. My personal information is as follows: full name, your full name, address S, your current and past addresses, email address S, your email addresses, phone numbers, your phone numbers. I request that you delete all personal information you have collected about me. Further, please direct any service providers, contractors, or third parties to whom you have sold or shared my personal information to delete my information as well. Please confirm receipt of this request within 10 business days and confirm completion within the 45-day period required by law. If you deny this request, please provide the specific legal justification for doing so. Thank you. Your name. GDPR right to erasure request template. Subject, data erasure request pursuant to GDPR Article 17 to whom it may concern. I am writing to exercise my right to erasure under Article 17 of the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. This request applies to all personal data you hold concerning me. My information is full name, your full name, address S, your current and past addresses, email address S, your email addresses, phone numbers, your phone numbers. I am exercising this right on the grounds that my data is no longer necessary for its original purpose. I withdraw any consent given for its processing, and/or its processing has been unlawful. Please erase all my personal data without undue delay. I also request that you take all reasonable steps to inform any third parties to whom you have disclosed my data of this erasure request. Please respond within 1 month as required by GDPR. If you refuse this request, you must provide the legal reason for your refusal. Thank you. Your name. A quick note: a company may try to verify your identity. Be careful. Never send a copy of your government ID unless it's the absolute last resort. Usually, sending the request from your registered email is enough. Step 3, identifying your targets and launching the attack. You have your list and your templates. Time to send the requests. For normal websites you've signed up for, scroll to the bottom of their homepage. Look for a privacy policy, or do not sell or share my personal information link. You'll usually find a form or an email address for privacy requests. Use it. For data brokers, it's often harder by design. A great resource is the California Data Broker Registry. A quick search will bring you to a public list of registered brokers, often with a direct link to their privacy page or opt-out form. Go down the list. Send your request to each one. This brings you to a crucial choice: DIY versus paid service. Doing this yourself is free and puts you in control. But it is a huge time commitment. You'll spend hours finding forms, filling them out, and tracking responses. For most people, it's just not practical. This is where paid removal services like Delete Me, Incogni, or DuckDuckGo Privacy Pro come in. They are automated systems that do this work for you. For a subscription fee, usually around $10 to $15 a month, they send and manage deletion requests to hundreds of data brokers on your behalf, month after month. The pros are obvious: it saves a ton of time. The cons are the cost and having to trust another company with your info. My advice? Research them, read their policies, and decide if the trade-off is worth it. For many, it's the only practical way to tackle the problem. Step 4. The follow-through, confirmation and persistence. Sending the request isn't the last step. You have to track the responses. Create a simple spreadsheet: company name, date sent, legal basis, CCPA or GDPR, and status. Update it as you get responses. CCPA/CPRA, expect a confirmation within 10 business days and a final response in 45 days. GDPR, expect a full response within 1 month. If a company doesn't respond in time, send a polite but firm follow-up. If they refuse, they must give you a legal reason. If their reason seems weak, you can challenge it. The final step is to file a complaint with a data protection authority, like the California Privacy Protection Agency, CPPA, for CCPA issues. The threat of a regulatory complaint is often enough to make them act. This purge process is the toughest part of the Ghost protocol. But once you've done it, you need to make sure the data doesn't just grow right back. Section 4, the maintenance layer, preventing regrowth. You've purged your past data. Now you need to set up a defensive perimeter. The maintenance layer is about changing your daily habits and using tools to prevent your digital footprint from regrowing. This is how you stay a ghost in their machine. Tool 1, your digital shield, a VPN, a virtual private network, VPN, is your single most important tool for ongoing privacy. Your IP address is like a digital home address that tracks you across the web. A VPN hides it. It creates an encrypted tunnel for your internet traffic, doing 2 critical things. 1. It hides your true IP address. Websites see the VPN's IP address, not yours. 2. It encrypts your traffic. This stops your internet service provider, like Comcast or AT&T, from seeing which websites you visit and selling that data. You need to use a reputable, paid, no-logs VPN. No logs means the provider doesn't keep records of your activity. Look for providers that have had independent audits, like Proton VPN or Molvad. A VPN should be running on your computer and phone whenever you're online. Tool 2, your communication cloak, Aliases and AMP, encrypted email. Your real email is a primary key used to track you. The solution? Email aliases. Services like Simple Login, Proton Pass, or Apple's Hide My Email let you create unique, random email addresses for every service you sign up for. If a site gets hacked or sells its list, only the disposable alias is exposed. You can delete it instantly, and the spam stops. You'll also know exactly who is responsible for the leak. For actual private conversations, use an end-to-end encrypted email service like Proton Mail or Tutanota, and an encrypted messaging app like Signal. Tool 3, your web footprint, privacy-respecting browsers. Most mainstream browsers are like two-way mirrors, letting thousands of trackers follow you. Switch to a privacy-focused browser. Brave blocks trackers and ads by default. The DuckDuckGo browser is another great option. Firefox, with its tracking protection set to strict, is also a solid choice. Whatever you use, go into the settings and make sure to block third-party cookies. Tool 4, your digital keys, password manager and AMP. 2FA data breaches happen all the time. If you reuse passwords, a breach at one site can give hackers the key to everything. The solution is non-negotiable: use a password manager. A tool like Bitwarden or 1Password creates and stores long, random, unique passwords for every site. You only have to remember one master password. Pair this with two-factor authentication, 2FA, on every important account. 2FA requires a code from an app on your phone in addition to your password. Even if someone steals your password, they can't get in without your phone. This maintenance layer, VPN, email aliases, a private browser, and a password manager, is your daily privacy hygiene. It's the fence you build to stop data brokers from rebuilding what you just purged. We've covered a ton of ground. We've exposed the shadow economy of data brokers, demystified your legal weapons, GDPR, CCPA, and the game-changing Delete Act, and laid out the Ghost Protocol, a plan to purge your data and keep it gone. The key takeaway is this: you are not helpless. That feeling of powerlessness is an illusion that benefits the companies getting rich off your life. You have rights, you have tools, and now you have a plan. Executing this plan takes effort. The initial purge is a fight, and maintenance requires changing some habits. But the alternative is to remain a product, a set of data points to be bought and sold. The alternative is letting a secret digital caricature of you, built in the dark, define your life. By taking these steps, you're doing more than just protecting yourself. You are casting a vote for a more private, humane internet. You are sending a signal that your identity is not for sale. This is a long game, but it's a winnable one. Start with one step. Send one deletion request today. Install a password manager this week. Begin the process of taking back control. Own your identity. Stay a ghost in their machine.